Oh my god, I'm so late. What is up, everybody? It is Jenna Say What here, coming to you. News, various things, just hanging out, just chilling, just vibing. Waiting for delivery. Guess that's not gonna probably come today. So yay, that's fun. But yeah, just got everything set up for Dragon Con. I had to switch hotels like last minute because I couldn't get all the dates that I needed. That is now officially settled. I am ready for Dragon Con, baby. Ooh, ooh. Oh shit, I have to put out my... Hey Maria, how are you doing? I haven't forgot about you, I swear. I do not have... I got a lot of stuff going on. And I work full time, so that's... Woo! Hey Chasing, how are you doing? Only news today... Battlefield 6 open beta launch. Nice. I didn't know that they were coming out with a new one. That's badass. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I know. Thank God. Thank God for that. Thank God. But yeah, oh my God. Yeah, as far as, happy news, that's pretty much it. Obviously Battlefield 6's, beta launches today. There was a WNBA little event where they were seeing like what baby could like crawl faster than the other ones. So they had one of those, and this baby girl starts fucking walking for the first time. So like that, I saw that and I was like, dude, this little kid was like, this infant was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try walking. Like, she just went for, and she got like a quarter of the way crawling, and then she was like, eh. And then she started walking, and everybody in the crowd just starts losing their fucking minds. Which, I mean, I would too. I'd be like, holy shit. As the mom, could you imagine? Bro. I saw that shit, and I was like, bro, I'm obsessed right now. You're doing good. Great. They had been close to 1 million Twitch viewers all day. Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. You're finalizing your list, building all your cosplays for the next 2 weeks. Yes. Outfit check. I'm wearing like a little top situation. I'm giving you a little bit more, like, I guess I'm kind of doing a little bit of a pinup look, I guess. Unintentionally. But I grabbed this shirt because I thought it was cute, and I was like, not sure, because I initially bought it because I'm doing an event that got postponed to September for flow dancing, and it's One Piece. So I'm doing Buggy before I watched the TV show and was like, this character is shitty. But apparently the anime Buggy is better. We'll see. I still have to watch the anime, but I am planning on doing it at some point. I just want to get a couple of things done, but yeah. Make sure it's not AI. Yeah, I know, right? Surely Kate Clark has something to do with it, right? Hey, Dunn, how are you doing? Hey, what you doing? Hey, Ken. Oh my God, it's amazing. Thank you. So yeah. That's, those were the like super happy news. I did get in, another, what do you call it? A mood mat from, Dark Mountain Arts, which I will, or, Dark Mountain Cult, sorry. Dark Mountain Cult Art. Which I will end up opening up in a few during stream or whatever. But basically, it's like it's made out of old wetsuits, and it's for putting your glassware on. I can't really probably say that on stream, but I don't know. I don't know all the rules. I kind of go off of TikTok's rules, which is like you came and like mention it. Getting a devil's salad, you know what I mean? But also I use them for like these, so, because I have glass tables. Like I have glass side tables, and the amount of times that I just slam things down, not realizing that I'm gonna slam it down. Neurodivergence, baby, woo! And so like I tend to use those for like everything. So I don't break my glass tables, because there's been times where I'll like slam my bong down and not realize I'm slamming it down. And I did break one at one point on my old coffee table before I got the glass ones. So now I'm like exceptionally scared that one day I'm just going to go and both are going to just shatter, which I'd have to really throw something hard to be on, but I'm not trusting myself. You know what I mean? I don't trust it. I mean, it's just my OC. And I was kind of looking for like a couple of different pictures for my first sauna to give you, so I could have you draw that out. You already have a black mat for your black heart. Oh, I love that. I love that. But yeah, I peeked in there. I didn't see which ones are which, but you know, we can always, can you send it to me? Yeah, I will. Just like give me a hot second, because I didn't want to, I wanted to see if he still had these, because like the last time he gave me these little guys, which are blacklight reactive. But yeah, they I put it on my straw, and I like, and he's starting to rip apart. But yeah, these mood mats are quite thick. They're thick boys. Sure, I appreciate you waiting. I'm sorry. Neon here can tell you, like, it is impossible to get a hold of me. So yeah, working on Gachinka from Toonami. Okay, all right, nice. And oh my god, if they were Carnage, nice. You always do mashups. That's wonderful. Does anyone else carry random things in their pockets in case they need them? Yes. Yeah. You always have cheese when someone needs it. Do you just carry around cheese? That's so like rad, honestly. It's very Napoleon Dynamite with the, you know, here's some tater tots in my pocket situation. Amazing. People will eat it even if it's melted. You know what? I can't judge anything, because I took cheese from a stranger during a, was it 2 a.m. cheese party at KatsuCon, and they were just handing out string cheese and various cheese products. And I horfed it down, no problem. I didn't care. I was like, oh god, cheese, yes, of course. So honestly, chasing, I see that. I would too, honestly. But yeah, it sounds strange, but I totally go to one of those. Yeah, I know. So there's two that they tend to do at like KatsuCon, which is they do whipped cheese party. Oh my god, yeah, the spray cheese. So yeah, it was a cheese party following a Alfredo shot party. So people brought Alfredo, the sauce, and people did shots of it together. So you know what? Cons are interesting places. Which whenever we do Dragon Con, I know Neon and I and award-winning filmmaker Christopher G. Moore, ladies and gentlemen, and John, and I forgot his username, but anyways, the four of us are rooming together, and we do like, we're probably gonna go live at some point during the weekend to try to keep up the stream. I'm probably gonna have to do like a little bit on Twitch, then switch over to YouTube, and then do another stream there, or do like, you know, a YouTube stream on like, you know, Wednesday, and then like a Twitch stream. I'll plan it out, and I'll post the whole thing. So yeah, you've never been out of the state? Oh, our sweet angel. Oh, there's so much to do at, out of town and stuff. And it's great to go on like little adventures, even if it's like, just like a daytime thing. Um, for a con for a con. Okay. Okay. I was like, go to just go across the border and just touch a different state just so you can say that you did. But no, for a different con, that's understandable. It gets hella pricey in order to like go to a con, because you have the hotel and blah blah, unless you do like a day trip, which like Richmond, there's like a bunch of cons up in Richmond that are great. I'm actually gonna probably go to a oddities convention this weekend. My friend Dax, she's like got extra tickets, and she lives fairly close enough for me to be like, I can make that drive. And so I'm staying until Sunday and gonna hang out with her and her cats. I'm so excited to meet her cat Tuvok, for one, and then for two, she has a haunted cat. Every photo that she's taken of this cat, he looks haunted. He looks like a spirit trapped in a cat, where he's just like he's doing the Jasper Hale like all the time, and it cracks me the fuck up. And the second that cat looks at me haunted, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity. Like, this cat is so cute. Oh yeah, that's right, you did go to New York last duh. That I wondered why it didn't sound right to me, and I was like, I thought you had, but I just kind of took it at face value. I gaslit myself pretty hard on that one. You went from your state, North Carolina, once, never again. I feel you. Everybody's different, and different states are different too. Massachusetts, great place food wise. Chicago and Boston are great places for like gorging yourself. But my recommendation is, if you're like, if you go in like a group of people, one of the things I want to do is get a group of friends to go to like either Boston, Chicago, or something like where my stomping grounds are, and go from different restaurant to different restaurant walking, if we can, and getting like, an appetizer. Like one person picks out a restaurant and gets the appetizer, and then we all drink and then eat the appetizer, and then we go to another place and that another person has picked for the appetizer, and then we kind of go from there. I've had this like idea. I haven't like really workshopped it completely. But I thought it would be like a really cool idea to like have everyone get to try different foods, but, not break the bank, and be able to like walk and see places. And that way you're not like filling up on a lot of food, because going to Boston, going to Chicago, it's very easy to gorge yourself on all the amazing food whenever you could have like friends that share it, or like an entree and everybody shares it, or whatever, like something that would allow people to do that. So, oh, Wisconsin, dude, I would. Okay, so my old coworker, she is from Wisconsin, and there's a cheese that's like a mozzarella with pepperoni in it, and I've never found it anywhere else. I have looked. You can only get it in Wisconsin. As far as I know, I've looked at least locally and haven't found anything, but apparently that's the place that you get it. Dude, it was incredible. I have still been scouring. I look at different, and it's the way that the cheese, I don't know, like it tastes so fucking good. It was such a good cheese, and I was like, how do I get this? And she's like, I think they only make it in really Wisconsin. And I was like, what the fuck? No. You're from South Carolina, and I farm things, so I assume that you would do horribly anywhere up north. I feel that. I mean, everybody's different. You can always try it, and if you don't like it, then you check that off box, and, whatever. But, yeah. Hey, Leia, how are you doing? Yeah, it's, that cheese, fucking, that's some good shit, bro. That's some good shit. I love me some cheese. But yeah, Wisconsin, absolutely up your alley for sure. They have a cheese fest up there. And I've always kind of wanted to go because I am obsessed with cheese. Time to invent cheese lollipops. I'm here for it. You know what? I'm here for it. They make these like cat treats. I was like looking for Bruce to see if he's around. Because I don't want to say it and he'll get his hopes up because I don't have one with me. But there's these like lollipops for cats now that have like, it's either chicken or tuna. He hates the tuna ones. He won't eat them. I don't know. So he'll only eat the chicken ones. But I buy the chicken like lollipops. So whenever he's done with like, especially if he has to get things done, like I have to brush his teeth every now and then. I have to brush him out a lot now because I'm trying to get a lot of his like undercoat that has fallen out that's just kind of there. But like back by his butt, he hates that. He hates his butt touched. Like he does not like it whenever you come near his booty. He hates it. So I have to kind of like sway him. So I'll give him like a sucker after he gets brushed, especially on his big old bottom. So, you've eaten pet treats before? My mom has too. I haven't, but like, I don't think I'd be entirely opposed. Cause a lot of them are actually very, very healthy for you. Like Bruce gets, I do like a topper treat for like, instead of giving him like crunchy treats, because he'll deal with them, but those don't typically be his like favorite because it's the same crunch texture as like his regular food. Your dog's turning 8 next Sunday. Oh, happy birthday to the baby. Yeah, economy's hard. Pet treats are good. Dude, fucking speaking facts. You are just speaking facts right now. Pet bacons to burger ones. Everyone loves it. Oh my God, dude. Don't do that. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people. That's so mean. Bro. Don't do it to other people. Oh no. Although like as a prank, I mean, I am smiling and laughing about it a little bit. Don't do that. Oh, seriously? I did not know that it was less sodium and actually the same thing. Okay. I got nothing, you know? Hey Maria, welcome back. Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, dude, it's hard out here for a pimp, you know what I mean? Like, shit, things are getting wild, so. Hey Sharon, Sharon, Jesus. My brain is fucking fried, dudes. I was on the phone with my dentist and Dragon Con shit, like, back to back, so my brain is, like, totally fucking fried. Hi, Shane, how are you doing? Sorry. You take, yeah, I mean, chasing, you're not the only person that does that. Yeah. Honestly, what's absolutely fucking insane is the fact that we have to do that. Is that we have to, like, get medication for our pets and actually use it. Like, that's crazy because our meds are so fucking expensive. So I don't blame you on that one. You're not the first person I've heard do that. You are not the first person. I know you are not going to be the last. Don't listen to society. They lie. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Corporations, man, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I know I've said this on streams before. And, like, I know that it's a little bit of a hot take, but, like, I really wish that we didn't have, like, large corporations. I wish that we had, like, small mom and pop grocery stores, you know? And, yes, you wouldn't be able to get everything that you normally get now, but, like, I like that homegrown, like, local flair to things. And I feel like we've lost so much of our local flair in the terms of food and, the look of buildings, the way that we, you know, cook. I feel like a lot of that is being, you know, taken out of our society. And I think that's a really sad thing because, like, if I go to Louisiana, I want to get Louisiana food. I don't want McDonald's. That's the same if I go overseas too. This is not anything new. Like for me, is like if I go overseas, like I'm not gonna stop at a McDonald's. I take that back because there are like the Japanese one. I'd probably be like, I'm intrigued, but I'm not going there to like really get food because I'm going to be overstuffed with other Japanese food. I will literally be like gorged with food or whatever. Oh yeah, the owners of Walmart are all going to hell. You are 100% right. The fact that they pay their employees poverty wages only to help them get on, all these social programs because they're giving them poverty wages. I'm just like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, this is crazy. And I have, I call her mom, but she's not my mom, but, she's my friend's mom, and she works at Walmart, and she keeps having, like, health problems, and she's had, like, several falls to where she's, like, really in trouble, and the reason that she stays working at Walmart instead of retiring is because they need the, they don't necessarily need the extra income so much as they need the extra percentage off their food and everything that they get at Walmart. She has to have that. Like, they have to have that discount to survive. And I'm just like, she really shouldn't be working. She is disabled and she's forcing herself to work and she's having a lot of more health problems and she's really hurting herself trying to get this. So yeah, the owners of Walmart absolutely are going to hell. Oh yeah, tons of small businesses in Western North Carolina. I love that. I love that. Veterinary is almost as bad as human medicine. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, copy the Amish. Yeah, I feel that. The Amish have good food, but by the way, like fucking hell. There's I went up to Asheville for a vacation like forever ago. Like this is probably like 7 years ago or some shit like that. But in the mountains where I stayed, there was a Amish like just a pit stop up in the mountains where they made sandwiches. And as I passed up, I was like, yo, we should hit that place up just in case like they have really good food. It's Amish food, so it's probably gonna be really good. And I went there, got like a sandwich, and it was the best fucking sandwich I've ever had in my life. And I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, they shut down all businesses and then raised their prices. Yeah. She works in the pharmacy, basically doing stock and things like that. She's not a pharmacist. She's just doing the register or whatever, like, they have her do. So it's not like she's doing an exceptional amount of, like, movement, like, throughout the store. She is a fall risk. She's got really, like, she's always constantly getting, like, hurting herself because she's disabled and she needs to be on disability, but she's not because she can't get to it. Like, her husband works, so she can't get it. And then there's, like, all these, like, absolutely ridiculous stipulations where it's just, like, she's breaking herself to survive. And, like, Dad, he's, like, he can make enough to keep them surviving, barely. And the reason being is because they have a very, very cheap place. Out in the middle of fucking nowhere, by the way. Like, fucking nothing. For fucking miles. So, they have an okay setup. So he's like, he was talking to me the last time I went back home, and he was like, I really wish that she would just quit, but she knows that we need that discount in order to survive, because at that point they would be really hurting if she didn't have at least the discount to offset the grocery prices and things like that. So I hate that this is where we are. And her story is not uncommon. And everyone, is doing all this back-breaking work. And they're not seeing anything from it. And I'm just like, I'm so sick of watching, my friends and my family and like people in my community just like have to deal with all this, and it just sucks. And $200 million gold ballroom, and like Trump said something on the roof, and he's like, I'm paying for all this. I'm like, no, you're not, bitch. No, you're not. That's coming from taxpayer dollars. You're not paying for that. That's never been a thing. Like, whenever you're a president, you use taxpayer dollars. You know what I mean? Like, you're still getting paid by the people. You're still like, so I do too, Leia. I really hope that everything works out for her too, because it's so shitty. Diddler on the roof. Done. You're so fucking right, dude. You're so right. That's hilarious. Oh my God. I haven't heard that. That's incredible. Yeah, so it's just, it makes me so mad. And then he spends all this time golfing and cheating at golf. Yeah, I have issues with Joe, for sure. I'm glad that he got in and not Trump. However, he should have tapped out earlier. He like, whether or not however you feel about Kamala, whatever, the fact of the matter is that I feel Joe fucked her over. They fucked over all the Democrats, like, because he decided that he was going to sit in fucking power and try to defeat Trump. You weren't going to, bud. The right thing to do would have been to step down. But he didn't. The same thing, and I appreciate what Ruth Bader Ginsburg did. That bitch should step down before she fucking died in office and allowed Trump to put in more of his people. Like, I get it, girl. Like, you were like the top tier bitch in charge trying to get, women's reproductive health, on, get us that. But like, girls should have stepped down before she died in court. I'm sorry, but she did us a disservice too. It's the power and the inability to step down because of the money and the power. And it makes me so angry because you inevitably screw us all over. You're doing the good deed for the time being, but the long-term effects aren't going to be beneficial. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Star Trek, Spock. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. And I've always felt like that because you're screwing us all over at the end of the day. All the tariffs pulling in right now. Yep. And, Shane, Canada started this trend, but it's starting to migrate across the globe, which is not doing any, we need a 60-year-old Bernie. I love him so much, but we can't. You know what I mean? Like, God, I'm so mad he didn't get right in there, like, from the jump. Like, I'm so mad about that. Anyways, sorry. I saw that and I was like, son of a bitch. But anyways, Canada started doing this boycott American stuff. And now the rest of the globe is kind of jumping in on board. And, I mean, Kamala couldn't even win her own state with primaries. Yeah. I mean, I wish that would have been her instead of Trump. Like, truth be told. However, we had no choice. We had no, like, it was not done right. It wasn't done right, period. Hey, Avi, how are you doing? Joe Biden has his issues. Yep. His presidency did run smooth. Yes. I just wish that he would have been like, you know what? I'm not going to run next year. Like, year one, he could have continued his presidency, done the whole thing, did what he did, but he should have said, hey, I think we need a new candidate. I would like to retire and drink a margarita on the beach. You know what I mean? Grandma Warren. Oh my God. I mean, what Bernie's doing though, like, as in, you know, giving us that truth to power, like, you know, you can blame money. Yeah, Bernie not winning on corporate Democrat. Yeah, exactly. I just don't believe in, like, businesses and all of that giving money to our politicians. I don't think we should be doing that. It should be grassroots giving campaigns, you know? Hey, Tiff, how are you doing? Ew, no. Grocery stores run by the government? Fuck no. No. Mm-mm. It was nice having a president that didn't appear on the news every day for stupid bullshit. Done. Facts. Indigenous Princess Grandmother War. Jesus Christ. Bernie, oh, yeah. I mean, you know, Cortez will be, I'm not sure. AOC will never have a chance. She should, because she's worked as a bartender. She has been in our shoes. She knows what the fuck is up. I would like for her to have a chance. Will she? Fuck if I know. I don't think so. Not with the way that things are looking. You know what I mean? What sucks is we have to, yeah, I don't want to diet Republican either, yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people are, like, pandering to that side as well. And, yeah, we shouldn't normalize bribery. Nope. Yeah, it's been warming up again. Yeah, you're right. Citizens United was the death of democracy. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, chasing, absolutely. I agree with you. Unfortunately, I want to disagree with you, but my gut instinct is telling me no, there's no way that she would. And that's what's absolutely mind-blowing, because we need more senators and we need anyone in office that whoa, my mouse died. We need more people in office that have been in our shoes, where we have to work for our living, where we have to see our friends have to skip their insulin every other day because they can't afford it. You know, we need people in office that have seen this side of things and have struggled and have, you know, sat there and put in thousands of applications in a week just to try to maybe get a response back. You know what I mean? We need people that know us and understand us. And it makes me so mad, because I know you're right about it. Yeah, it's always the big corporations. Dwayne Johnson will be, I don't know him very well. Why am I not? That name is familiar. I don't know. Are you talking about, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Are you talking about that? Please tell me he's not running. Dear God, please no. No, I'm done with seeing celebrities fucking run for office. I can't do it. I can't. Fuck the two-party system. Ask a vet. Facts. Yeah. We need younger people in office. We do. Yeah, I know. I'm just wishful thinking on this one. Yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Please, God, no. But yeah, I agree with you. She's from the real world and she understands. Yeah. That's the reason why we like that, but I know I really want to disagree with you, Chasing, but I know that you're right on this, and it sucks. Like, I really wish that we had the ability to get the change that all of us lower people need to just live. Oh yeah, no, the government as a whole is not going to help us. I agree with you on that. I agree. We are going to try to push change, like calling your reps, trying to, get in representatives in the local and state level. And that's the thing is, like, there are candidates out there that are running in local elections that are grassroots campaigns, that are people like us, that are working for a living, that are trying to make a difference and things like that. Even down to like the school board elections. So, I mean, there's things that we can do. It does feel like, it feels shitty, but I know that we have potential of moving from this. Boyfriend because laws against spousal trading. Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I mean, like, I'm gonna be straight up honest on this one, Chasing. They are all actors. Anyone put into some sort of level of power, you're gonna slightly be corrupt even if you don't want to be. If I went in, would I? I can't tell you. I want to say no, but I don't know. I've never had that level of power. You know what I mean? So, like, I give slight grace to certain things where I'm like, I'd probably do the same thing. You know what I mean? I try not to feel like I would do something like that. I like to believe that I would be, a pure angel being, but like, I just don't know. We don't know how we would be in these positions. We need term limits, 1000%. Yeah, we need term limits. We gotta get them out. Every single politician, yeah, they are actors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you had more power, your head would explode. Probably. You're probably right. I'd probably get an aneurysm day one. Die right there on the floor next to Ruth Bader Ginsburg's spirit. And she's like, heard you were talking shit about me. And I'd be like, I was, bitch. You'll probably be a bit selfish, but that's so valid because you came from nothing. Yeah, thank you. Yes, exactly. So I feel like I might as well just a little bit. So I can't really, I can't blame her. I can't blame AOC and Bernie if they're utilizing that system a little bit. I don't know if I'd really. There's worse. I'm more concerned about the worse, and then we'll trickle down from there. You know what I mean? But like, again, will we ever get there? Let's hope. Call your reps. Like, starts at local and state level. But yeah, like, I wish that we lived in a better system. I just do. There are two things that a government can't stand: questions from citizens, and they can't stand a way not to track you. 1000%. Everybody go on your Instagram, change that fucking setting, bro. Because they have, like, that to me scares me more than anything is the fact that they're, like, I get that they can track our phones. I get it. But, like, the fact that they're tracking everyone in the world right now on their Instagrams, and FIFA's coming up, and ICE agents have said that they're gonna sit there at FIFA checking everybody's immigration status. Then on top of that, then you have the Olympics that are coming up. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. It is the government, you're right, because Zuck was right there alongside Trump during his inauguration and doing all this stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't want to jeopardize the little people, you're right. Yeah. I that is a good point, Al. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Shane. We gotta vote. We gotta vote. We can't sit out these last elections. We gotta make some fucking waves. I remember being told not to post personal info online. Done. Yes. Whenever you sent that to me this morning, I was like, absolutely. Yeah, because we're now seeing a lot of platforms make you, verify your ID and stuff and check that. We should not be doing that. That includes corn sites. That includes Spotify. That includes all of these things. And that's coming from someone that did give up their ID for a blue check mark. I am using it in the right way, though, because I keep posting political shit. And my friends' stuff that doesn't normally get, eyes on it. And I'm like, let me use this in the right way, bitches. But yeah, anyways, I digress. But the fact that the internet was never made for kids. Okay? The internet was never made for kids. And if parents are not watching what their kids are doing online and allowing their kids to ask them questions, allowing them to be supervised in that space. You shouldn't let your kids on the internet. And if you do, you need to supervise them. You need to look at their shit. Because that is on the parent, not on the internet. The internet and TV, just like in the 90s, how parents would sit their fucking kid in front of a TV, and then that's what you do. That is not a babysitter. The tablet is not a babysitter. Stop fucking doing that, because you are, stripping people of their rights. We have the right to be anonymous online. We have that right. But we don't, though, now, because of all these rules. FOSTA, SESTA, a lot of these internet rules and regulations were set to hurt sex workers under the guise of protecting children. There has not been any cases of anything like FOSTA, SESTA, and rules and regulations like that saving children. They don't. They don't save kids. Package just came sick, yeah. Yeah, they made 4 CEOs lieutenant colonels in the armed forces. What the fuck are we doing? YouTube is going to need your ID too? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can't. It started with sex workers, guys. It started with sex workers. I've been screaming about this for years now. My mutual Palma, they've been screaming about this for years now. And we're seeing this in real time, where you guys are getting the same treatment now, because no one said anything. No one caused a moral panic and an uproar over sex workers getting, doxxed and having to put their IDs and shit out there. No one said anything, but now it's hitting you guys, and that's a problem. Canaries in the coal mine every time. Back in the days, prevent counterfeiting. They were adding so the government could sit outside your house and know how much cash you had. What? That's crazy shit, dude. I didn't know that. You're saying too much red flag. I mean, I'm already on a list for multiple things. I mean, the top one is sex worker, and then they've just added to that list. You're not having kids done. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, you gotta love the protect the kids people while they protect Epstein. GOP I don't know, but protect the predators. Oh my God, Mr. Beast is a government psyop. Okay, so I have a story about this. So a friend of mine went to potentially go work for Mr. Beast, right? And she went to do the interview. She was treated like absolute dog shit. All the men in the place were like absolutely horrid to her. She was like very disheartened by it because she thought that this was like a good company. No, it isn't. Bro, no, it isn't. She was like, there were so many red flags. So, Jason, I think he might be onto something. How is he so rich? Yeah, it's the first week they came poem. Yep. You did a lot of research into Mr. Beast. He had bad mic quality Minecraft videos. Then overnight, he was the most successful YouTube star. I didn't realize it was that quick. Interesting. I'm on board for this. I'm on board for this deep dive. Turn off Gemini. It tracks WhatsApp, calendar, websites, and YouTube. Jesus Christ, dudes. Okay, I don't believe that he's still alive. I think that man, he knew too much. He knew too much. Yeah, he's a Mossad asset to Israel. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think that he's still alive. Like, I don't think so. But don't put that in my brain, because my brain will be like, but there was no pictures of his body. And then I'm going to go down that rabbit hole, and I got to stick to, like, conspiracy theories that don't stress me out. Like, aliens, that one doesn't. Bigfoot, there's no cryptids. I want to believe in cryptids. White people would hunt them down to extinction. We all know it. We all know it. Every dentist would have a Sasquatch head on their fucking wall. I'm telling you. Doesn't he donate to a lot in Greece? I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think he's like 6 feet under. You know what I mean? Because he knew too much. And when you know too much, you got a target on your back. I like you was saying, yeah, Neon has to deal with me on a regular basis. Please don't make them have to deal with me. It's like, yeah, Israel doesn't leave loose ends. Nope. All right, Ken, have a great night. Mothman is real to me. I really want Mothman to be real. Out of all of them, oh, Leia, you ready for my Nessie rant? Nessie does exist because it's a turtle. Nessie is not a cryptid. She is not a dinosaur. She is a fucking turtle. You know why? Because whenever they did that sonar shit, that turtle, depending on how old it is, certain turtles grow to the size of their container. My turtle, he pops up out of the water. He doesn't have a long enough neck to do this situation, but he has a neck that's long enough to do like this degree. And then he has his shell hump and his tail hump. It looks exactly like that. So I think, and then whenever they did that sonar like thing to look at the bottom of the lake, and they were like, we couldn't find anything other than fish and wildlife that we know is here. I'm like, it's because it's a fucking turtle. Nessie, turtle. Done. End of discussion. Like that's my whole thing. Is I believe that that's a thing. Talking about government, they use K-bomb. Nah. Trust me, they didn't use a K-bomb. We were all gay to begin with. I promise you that. But yeah, Nessie is definitely my favorite. Samson option. Uh-oh. Take out a $20 bill. Compare it to a prick. Don't do that to me. Don't fuck with me like this. I'm that person that will go down. I will go down in like a rabbit hole that I will never get out of. I'll never get out of it. Epstein is James Madison. Oh my God. No! Don't do this to me. I believe shit like that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Seals have also oh! That makes sense. You know what? Done. That makes sense. I'm finishing 9 years of college. Bearded, you were always like on it, dude. my blue collar just to match my white collar. College is wacky. Oh, facts. And it's too expensive. What the fuck? He would be Thomas Jefferson, actually, not Madison. Oh my God, don't do this to me, guys. Like, you guys leave me up to my own discretions like this. Don't do this. I'm gonna get weird and get down to, like, a serious weird rabbit hole that I shouldn't be going down. Like, no, don't do this to me. Maybe they're reincarnated. What about oh God, no, don't do this. I don't have a seatbelt on. Fuck. Where's my seatbelt at? Oh my God. Wait. Everything's fake? Jefferson doesn't, oh God, I don't know. We all think they're not, oh my God. Don't do this to me, Chasing, I swear to God. No. Don't send me down this rabbit hole, man. I'll get crazy. I'll get weird. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Jen. Stay within reality. You're so... No, don't do this. It's Andrew J. Either way, there's, like, that whole conspiracy of, like, the Illuminati and shit like that. Like, I fell down that rabbit hole a little bit, and then I was like... They wouldn't let us know any of this anyways, so this can't be real because it's... We know it. Can't wait to see. I'll just, like, wrap it around and just, like, make a little hat thing. You did good in school, guys, I promise. I just got stupid over time. Oh my God, I did bad at school. And now I'm getting smarter, so... There were no ridges up in this motherfucker for a while. I think up until, like, a year ago. 6 months ago. Shadow government that you... Oh my God. You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm gonna start believing shit again. I swear. I'm gonna start thinking that I'll, like, getting weird with it, dudes. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, like, not for nothing, there's, like, a whole, thing going around. There were a bunch of top DOJ officials that did a meeting at JD Vance's house, including Pam Bondi, Todd Blanche, and Kash Patel. And they were doing, like, an emergency meeting. And a lot of people are saying that it's an Epstein cover-up, which I believe entirely. And they were denying it. And there's, like, a ton of videos, like, of them denying it. And then it came out, there's, like, a whistleblower that said, like, oh, yeah, no, it was... They actually were there and stuff, and I guess, like, maybe, yeah, I was in a, I wasn't really raised in a cult so much as I just was heavily abused, so I believed everything that was handed to me, and then if you, like, and then you go into it a little bit further, and then you see me go into, like, voting for Orange Hitler the first time. And then once he started doing shit against gay people, I was like, oh, fuck. I regret everything. Son of a bitch. And then I started, like, really looking into him and it was like, I need to do research instead of just blindly going with what the fuck people are saying. So yeah, I'm very easily swayed. So I think I'm doing better now than I used to, as far as that goes. Trump told Intel to fire the CEO today. Oh no. Oh, yeah, I do. I educate myself a lot more. Now I want to see Nvidia's stock. I want to see their stock and I just want to see how it looks. No, I don't want that. Nvidia. Oh. It's up, but not a lot where I'd be like, but, excuse me, how much is, now you got me wondering, Intel, they're down. Okay. Not by much, though. Not by much. But that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, he is an actor. You're 1,000% right. And I think that was my big, problem. I don't like the idea anymore. Like, at the time I did, because I felt like politicians were always lying and doing this, and they are. Like, I know. But as I'm doing more research and getting more versed in how our government works, the more I'm starting to realize, like, we have to have people that understand law, that understand, how our system actually works and things like that. And I like TV show personalities, they just don't know. Now, Zelensky, like, I don't know a goddamn thing about Ukrainian and their stuff. So, like, I don't know. I love the dude because, like, I feel bad for him, and I feel bad for that country, because we should not be watching them get attacked by Russia. Yeah. They actually, well, they want people to be separated from more true Christianity of, like, helping your neighbor and the true thing. They want Christian nationalism, which is not even remotely close. It's using it as a way to, like, control and things like that. So, yeah. They need to fire, they want to fire the interest rate guy, and yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it really is crazy. We all know how I feel about the Ruskies. Yeah, both Nia and I both married Ruskies and no longer are married to Ruskies. Or you were dating either way, we were together with a Ruski for a while, different Ruskis, but, so now we're just like, oh. The guy's name is Mr. Beast, come the fuck on, dude. Ah! I can't. I love that. That's hilarious. Yeah, they enslaved, the Romanians too, yeah. The Roma. Yeah, I was actually reading an article, and it was like, yeah, this group, like, unalived a shit ton of Roma, and I was like, oh no, like, it was like, oh god, that's like my best friend's, like, ancestry, like, ew, no, the fuck out. So yeah, it's crazy. I've been saying that. No, Chasing, you're really getting in this little noggin of mine. But yeah, I've said that Satan's not one entity; he's multiple. Definitely agree with you on that one. Yeah, I agree. I actually told my mom, because, like, me being a pagan, like, my mom very rarely hears me, like, say shit like this, but I literally told her, I was like, I hope the rapture happens. And she's like, well, you're not going to be picked up by it. I was like, dude, I think I will be. I was like, because he's not going to be picking up these fucking Christian nationalists. Fuck no. They're a part of the issue that, they're not Christian. They're not. They're bastardizing a book to suit their needs. I've read the fucking book. There's a lot of questions that I have on it where I'm like, but these two things they're clashing. What's this? But, like, truth be told, there's nothing wrong with Christianity in the correct setting. But seeing it as Christian nationalism, it's like, yeah, it's just not good. So I agree with you that it's probably multiple people. The Christian nationalists just love to cherry pick verses. Yep. The rapture is late 19th century theory. Don't do this to me, Bearded. I swear to God. Neon sitting here at their house going, don't do this! She gets easily swayed. She's gonna get down a rabbit hole and lose her fucking mind. Darby? Okay, alright. Like, I've also thought that too, is that we're actually, not, like, that it already had happened. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Hulk is piece of shit, but literally shaking your head. You have to conspiracy theories. Look into ice ages. It's wild. Keyword younger dry. Oh my god. It was used as a missionary tool. Okay, all right. You realize that you have Neon clutching their monitor, yelling so hard at chat, like, no. You have to realize I have to room with her for a week soon, right? Like, in 2 weeks. God. No, please don't do this to Neon. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. The crack, like... Oh my god! I can't. I promise, Al, I won't go down the rabbit hole too hard. I promise. And if I do, I'll just counteract that with watching, like, ghost shows or something. I don't know, but, like, yeah. John Nelson Darby. Okay, alright. Al's gonna be like, please, God, no. They're gonna, like, send a message to our other roommates and be like, we're probably gonna have to deprogram Jen whenever we go to Dragon. Oh my god. Dude, I love, I'll hug a tree any day, bro. That's how I, like, zen myself fuck out. Alright, done. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, just, no. Yeah, I am a deadhead. I do say some wild shit, so, yeah. I do love hugging trees. Good things happen in threes, good or bad. Yeah. Dragon caught bearded, are you coming? Bro! I'll probably, hopefully I see you at least once. Holy shit. How many do you think there's going to be this year? How many people? Do we think that it's going to be like, because it was like 77,000 the last time, and I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be like way more now. And I have to offload my Sheridan room, so that's going to be a thing. Yeah, wait, I thought, no, 155? No, I don't think so. I thought it was like 70 something. 2024 Dragon Con attendance numbers. 72,000 people. Oh! We raised $210,000 for the Arthritis Foundation in Georgia's chapter. Good for us. Good for us. Google. You're in the parade again? Hell yeah. I did the parade 1 year and I was like, I'm gonna die. I had my, my Harley Quinn Leicu on and it was sliding off my head. I was sweating so bad. And normally that never happens. Like, I don't, at least in my Leicu, I never sweat that bad. Dude, I was toasty. So I'm like, I don't think I could ever do that. Chasing, I know you're fucking with me right now, but I really want a dragon egg. Don't do this to me. I would, yes. No, it's not real. What are you doing? Stop. See? I will fall for it. I'll fall for it. I'll be like, I want a dragon egg. Oh my god. Could that actually happen? I want a dragon. I spent more money on stupider things. No, what is wrong with me? Don't do this to me, Chase. You use Walmart pricing scheme to rip you off. Aw. I'm trying to talk them into, like, a Dragon Con museum room. Children. I know. I do cosplay Daenerys. I do have a Daenerys cosplay. Actually, fun fact, Neon, the last time that I stayed in that hotel that we're in, we did a Game of Thrones group, and I was in Dany. So, I could have brought Cersei, but not for Dragon Con. Not with that dress, bitch. That thing was heavy, and it's hot. It's heavy, and it's hot. I already told you that if you're gonna do a Dany, I'm doing a Khal Drogo or whatever. Yeah. No, but my Cersei dress is so huge. It was the first dress that I ever really made as far as cosplay goes. And I ended up not even making like the corset thing that she has with it. I just was happy about the sleeves and everything because like I did the bells, like the big bell sleeve, and then put fabric on the inside. That was the first dress I ever made where I used interfacing, and I did an underlayer to the dress. Like I did that. So yeah. Oh my god, do a Lorax, please. Yes. Yeah, it was yeah. I was cosplaying the chick that slept with her brother, yeah. I am horrible, and my ex was literally going to cosplay the brother. Because I love a Mimi cosplay, you know what I mean? And I love just being fucking unhinged. So I almost did that, but ended up not. So, dude. I'm not going to say same out loud, but you know what I mean? House of the Dragon Season 3. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. No, like, I knew that they were actors, so it wasn't like a, whatever. But I was also like, yeah, I ship it. Like, I hate myself for it. Don't get me wrong. Like, us people typically keep that whole corn thing going. You know what I mean? Like, we're the ones that search that shit up. We're the ones. We're the ones. Jessica wasn't prepared for that! Fuck, dude! Come on! Holy shit, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! You got me fucking rolling, dude! Fuck! Oh my god! One day I'll get the Hyatt room. I wasn't in the Hyatt, so I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Neon knows where I come from, so I mean, this is not too far off. Like, one of my exes dated his cousin. Like, his first cousin. And didn't know it until they both showed up to their family reunion. So, like, I come from an area where that's kind of prevalent. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't. I know. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, that's not your story. That's actually, like, my ex. No, that's one of my ex's stories. Yeah. I think I told you that. I was like, whoa, you're like him. Oh, no. No, not in real life. No. Ugh. They dig the mat. Fuck, dude. Oh, bearded. Oh, no. Second cousins twice removed. No. Yours was like, no, one of my exes back home dated his literal cousin, but their family is so big that he didn't realize, neither one of them realized that they were cousins. So, you know, I mean, someone who that exact same situation happened to them. I know, right? That's crazy. What are you doing, stepbrother? Fucking shit. I can't. Oh my fucking god, I can't. I'm like out here fucking crying. Oh, dude, you got me fucking dead. Okay, I can't with you. I can't with you, bro. That's so fucking funny. Dude. No. Bro, stop. You're fucking killing me right now. Oh my god. You're oh god, I can't with you right now. As long as she's not. It's only funny because she's Bro, I can't with you. I can't with you chasing, dude. You're fucking killing me, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I was planning on saying as far as, like, news or anything, dude. You know, while we're doing this, I'll go ahead and open up my blind box of my thing. 1,000 people, 3 last names, facts. What are you doing, step bro? So these mats are mood mats. I purchased these. He did give me one at one point. It has saved my table many a times. But I wanted to open up the blind box because I'm not sure what he sent. And he sent 2, and I didn't buy 2. So I think that he's given me an extra one. So, like, let's see this shit. Oh my god. I think that this is, like, the alien one. Look at that. And they glow under black light, too. Like, let me see if I can, like, change this little fucker. Oh, no, in dark. It's dark! Yeah, baby! Look at that shit, bro! That shit's legit. Alright. The next one. Let's see. You have to go to Dollar General, truth be told. Oh my god. Get it, dude. Get it. And then let's see. Oh my god, he actually did. He sent me this one. Holy shit. It's Mario getting fucking spit roasted, dudes. Like, it's Mario getting fucking spit roasted by Bowser. Holy shit, dudes. It's incredible. Oh my god, it's so much better in person. Okay. Oh my god. Of all the times that I say, you know, oh, he's like, Trump's getting spit roasted, like, this is hilarious. Oh, he's upside down. But oh my god, this is incredible. Like, yeah, this saves my fucking tables every time. This is really rad, though. I like this. Oh, there's a little giraffe on it. Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, it's, clickers. Shit. Help me. Oh my god. It's the clicker. So it's that show. That's rad. I've been wanting to make a clicker for a while, so that's really, like, that tells me that I need to do that at some point. I heard that I was hoping the imagery was more oh my god. Last of Us, thank you, Al. Yeah. So it's a Last of Us mood mat. That's rad as fuck. He is so, this, like, Bowser is so pretty. These are so cool. I love this, like, little spit roasted Mario, like, amazing. Amazing. I am so stoked about these. Holy shit, dude. I don't think anything else is in there, but, oh shit, he did send me more. He sent me some more of these little guys. Yeah, The Last of Us. Oh, he sent me sticker. Oh shit. He sent me a bunch of shit on top of it. Oh my god. The stickers. There's some little Shy Guy and a little Bowser. There's a smoke weed every day. Oh, we got the card. So if you're interested in doing that, like, he has amazing art too. Oh my god. Neon. Oh my god. All my friends collect Pokemon. This is what I need to collect. This is a gotta catch 'em all situation. And then I got one of these little guys. So I can put him. I don't know if these are for that, but I use them as that. Like, I'll put them on my straws. Anyways. That's really fucking cool, dude. Oh my god, the stoner one is so cute. That is so cute. Don't let Nintendo see their anal about their trademarks, right? Bowser is Kangi. So the good news is that he only does a select amount. So there's only 40 of these. I have 27 of 40. And then, so this one is 22 of 25. So he only does like a few and then they're gone. Like they're gone. Cause there's a cookie one that I really want. That's like a smaller one I want for my desk. I need to purchase that one. But I want the stone Leafeon too. Leafeon's already stoned, like period. But yeah, you're right about the Nintendo Ninjas are absolutely not a joke. That makes sense. Yeah, and also he was telling me, he's like, I just like to make art. So I typically, won't re-release things just because I'm constantly doing artwork, because he's also a tattoo artist too. At some point I would love to go to Cincinnati and actually get a tattoo by him, because he does some pretty rad shit. Your mom used to sell 101 things and was able to charge a fortune for it. That's fair. Good for her though. Fuck yeah, get it, mom. God, you kind of have to nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I was doing for, you're about to lose it. Anything you want to sell, just add gold to gold 101. Oh my God. Wait, Donnie's wig. I mean, no, but I figured you could tease it and make it crazy. Like you could do crazy hair. Yeah, just gel your hair. Chasing, dude, you are on fire today. Spray a mop head and you'll be fine. Oh my God. Just plop a mop head. Jesus Christ. Dude, you are wilding out today. You are wilding out today, bud. Oh my God. I did want to go over a couple of things that, like, the extra absorbance type. Jesus Christ, dude. Al, I'm so glad that you're not flying anytime soon, because did you see that United flights are grounded because of an issue with the weighted balance system? And now that I realize that, I might be flying that at some point. So yeah, United flights are all grounded right now because of an issue with all of them. Or at least some of them, and they're grounding them all, but fun times in America, bud. Woo! Love it. Yeah. With the fact that they've destroyed like a lot of the flight, restrictions and rules and everything. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more of that, and I'm kind of scared because I have to fly in 2 weekends, so I'm like kind of scared. No. It wasn't a credible threat or anything. It was literally like they were grounding specifically because of an issue with the weight and balance systems, and they have to redo the system for it. I don't know if maybe they're all interconnected, if that's like what they are, because I'm not a huge thing. It's fair. That's fair. Also, Trump's like demanding a new census, so that's fun. We're supposed to do our census every 10 years. Now he's trying to get it now to exclude undocumented migrants. And this seems like it's a workaround to the last administration. He was trying to get it to where you add the citizenship question onto the census. It's likely unconstitutional, and because the census is mandated by the Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, I'm glad you wrote that down, and it demands that all persons residing get counted regardless of citizenship. So, like, he's trying to get this thing changed again, and it's already been, like, slapped down by the courts. we'll see if that does a thing. So, yeah. The Democrats pushed for legislation against redistricting, and the Republicans voted against it. And now if you don't want to play stupid games, and win stupid prizes, you shouldn't be doing that. But Florida is currently getting prepared to start gerrymandering their state as well. It does kind of feel like a game show. You're not wrong. We are seeing that, as far as, trying to redistrict to eliminate 2 to 3 seats of the Democrats to do that. I don't think it is all fake, because I'm not going to believe that it's like that we have no hand in anything and that that we have no power here. Like, I don't believe that for a second. I believe that we have the power still, until proved otherwise. So yeah, for me, I'm just like, I mean, I kind of realize that anyways, just beside the point. But, yeah, so we have that going on. We have Kristi Noem removing the age limits of ICE agents. And there was like an article that one of my friends posted on social media, and I was like, the whole tagline is just like not correct, because the tagline was like, oh, now kids are going to be able to do this. And like, they had like a child with their backpack with like a gun. I was like, no, that's not what it is. They lowered it from 21 to 18, but they also raised it from, the cap was 37 to 40. They now are taking anyone because they're not getting people to like join them. And to the nth degree that they are, now in the middle of hurricane season, they are pulling FEMA employees out of that to work with ICE, and they are saying that if you don't agree to it, you're going to be fired, which is going to bring up his fucking unemployment numbers. What a dumbass. Like, what a dumbass. Well, not right this second, but we're in here, like, either in or getting into hurricane season, so we need FEMA workers. And it's not just hurricanes either. It's also like fires. It's earthquakes. Again, New Jersey. Did anybody see that shit? New Jersey had a 2.7 magnitude earthquake. Just after New York did. What did I say? It was like, we're seeing all that. So like, we need our FEMA workers. Oh, it starts June 1st? Okay. But yeah, so we need things like that. And so them pulling FEMA workers during this time is really, really not good. Oh God. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, we're losing FEMA workers to ICE because they're having them reassigned. Apparently they're having a hard time hiring, which good. Yeah, it's crazy. Starting to believe MAGA idiots when they say the government controls the weather. Oof. They kind of do. It's correct. They're controlling it by not doing anything to fix the problems that are creating these issues. It's not possible to control it. Chasing! What? I figured you'd be on board on this one. I figured that this would be the one. But yeah, like, part of me is like, oh God, like, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, like, I just believe that, like, we kind of are just because of, that sort of thing. I mean, not for nothing, if they, if they can seed a storm. I've never really looked into it. But, I mean, they did tell us aliens exist, and then none of us gave a shit because it was 2020. Which is the hilarious thing. You're just being a jackass. But, okay, that's fair. That's fair. It does beg the question, though. Yeah, it's always like, what are they lying about right now? Also, yeah, we're seeing a lot of crazy weather and everything, and to pull FEMA is, like, to pull FEMA just in general, like, what they're doing right now is beyond scary, because we, like, look at the flooding in Texas. Like, where I'm at, we've been having rainstorms like nobody's business, and, like, areas are flooding by my place, and I'm starting to freak the fuck out because, like, my area doesn't flood, and it's starting to, and I'm like, oh god, like, this is terrifying, because now that I've come to the realization of how scary floods actually are and how quick they can happen, I'm not cool with this at all. I'm a little panicked over that sort of thing. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah. Guys, it's gonna get scary up in here. Like, I'm wondering at some point, like, when our houses are gonna start, like, I know I've said this on streams before, but, like, when our house is gonna start having to be up on, like, stilts everywhere, just like they do at the beach, or how long is it gonna be before we're, like, we all have to be in caravans and basically, like, become nomadic, because if we stay in one spot during a certain season, we're more likely, like, you know what I mean? Like, is hashtag van life gonna be a thing? I mean, I'm okay with it. I have to get over a lot of my, like, hoarding. But I feel like it would be kind of neat, especially if we had, like, a group of people that caravan together all the time. That'd be fun. Set up a big ass, like, tent situation in between us, and, like, you know, do food over fires and shit. Like, I'm kind of down for that. But yeah, I've always kind of wondered about that, is, like, are we gonna end up becoming, like, nomads because we have to? But yeah. So, craziness all around. I was trying to look at stuff, but I'm like, wow, I actually somehow, like, we've all somehow managed to do all of the news that I had -1 with our conversations. God damn, dudes. That's good. Look at us go. This is a collective effort today. Today was a collective effort. All of us were a part of this. Yeah, crazy. There was something that I saw on Philip DeFranco this morning that I was like, I really wish people would fucking stop doing this, because it is so similar to bullshit seances. So, like, I love the macabre. I'll attend a seance in a heartbeat, but I know it's all fake, right? These parents made an AI version of their child that got killed in the Parkland shooting in 2018, and they made a bot, and then had this bot of their son do a interview with Jim Acosta, and, like, I need us to stop fucking doing this. Because I've seen 2 family members that have done this, and one of them was in court. They used the AI shit in court, and I was like, can you not do this? I get, like, I think it's great that you can, like, say your final goodbyes with an AI bot of your child. I can understand doing that once. However, and this is a terrible, I'm going to say this right now, this is a terrible correlation that I'm going to make because of who she is, but fucking Sarah Winchester, her husband and her kid died. And she went on a fucking tirade, making a seance room and not stopping her construction of her house because she had had seances and had this delusional belief that she could communicate with not only her husband and dead children, but also like the dead in general. And she kept building this house. She was going fucking mental. She was on a mental breakdown, and she used this method to try to get her head straight, and it didn't. Because and they're saying this right now, is like a lot of experts are like, don't do this. Because you are not only prolonging your grieving, but you're also fucking with your brain and the ability to come to the terms of the death of a family member or a loved one. And I was like, that's what fucking Sarah Winchester was doing in that fucking mystery house. And I get the correlation. Yes, I get it. It's horrible. But she's a very well-known and prime example of exactly what I'm telling you. Is that if you keep prolonging this shit, like, you're not going to be okay. And then the dad was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. Like, we have some followers. And I was like, he's made his dead child, him and his wife have made his dead child a social media post to try to help, like, convince constituents to vote against gun, or vote for gun reform. And I'm like, bro, if the child dying doesn't make them go, we should probably have gun reform laws, nothing is going to change that. Nothing. Like, growing up and seeing Columbine, once that happened, that was a moment in my life where I was like, they don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us. Like, if we end up, like, getting taken out in school, they don't fucking care. They didn't fucking care. And I was right. And I was like, oh yeah, they don't give a shit. But, like, that bothered me so deeply today because I'm just like, you're not allowing the grieving process whatsoever. You're being Sarah Winchester. Your mansion, though, is you building a social media platform. That's the mystery house right there. So, I don't know, like, bros, I really wish people would not do this shit. Like, I get it. Someone posted, and I was like, yo, I should probably do that. But I'm not emotionally prepared to deal with that because I've emotionally taken on the fact that people that have exponentially wronged me in my life, so much so that I've had to spend, thousands of dollars in court. And there was a girl that's like, have AI write you, like, tell them about the person and what they did and how they are, and ask AI to write you an apology letter. And I was like, that's very therapeutic. And I think that could benefit some people. It wouldn't benefit me. Because the reality of the situation is the two specific people I'm talking about are sociopaths that do not give a fuck about anybody else but themselves. So I'm not worried, like, so I can't, I would know in my head and I'd be like, this is worthless to me. However, it's probably worth something to someone else. And I think it's great. AI can be used for that. You can say goodbye to your child one last time or hear their voice one last time. But don't do it over and over again. Like, don't do that shit because you're going to fuck your brain up, dudes. Again, look at fucking Mystery House, bitch. She went, that's what I would consider, like, bona fide crazy. Because of that, because that, like, she had, did I get, yes, I do want to see the delivery photo, or just run outside and grab it. Hopefully it's actually delivered to the right fucking apartment. Let's see. Yeah, it can be painful, but it's worth it. Yeah. Developing EQ? Dan, what do you mean by EQ? What's EQ? Cause yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you're saying. Let me be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna throw this up on the. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me just a second. Gotta make sure that this was actually delivered the right place. Oh, thank God. All right, that's all I needed to know. I just needed to make sure. I was gonna be stressed the fuck out if it wasn't delivered to the right address, because God knows that these motherfuckers don't. They don't. Emotional quotient. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. IQ and EQ. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I just don't think that we should be overusing stuff like that. Just want to make sure. This box, bro. They did not. They fucking kicked the shit out of that box. But yeah, I think that we shouldn't be using like stuff like that too much, you know? It just bothered me today, like hardcore, that like the parents are like making a social media account for him. And to me, I'm also like, look at the friends. Like, look at the people that were friends with him, that saw him every single day at school. Like, I wouldn't want to see that. I've lost friends in high school. Not to gun violence, but to various other things, mostly car accidents. My class died. We had, I think in my graduating class, we had like 30 kids. Yes, my school was very small. But we had like 30 kids, and out of like the 30 kids that graduated, I think 5 died of car accidents. So yeah, that's crazy for me. But yeah, I don't know, like AI and stuff. I just wish that we had decided to regulate, because I feel like this is going to be a problem, you know? Like, this whole thing is going to be a major issue. Not only with jobs, but also with, you know, things like this, where people are using it technically as a healthy coping mechanism and then turning it into not so healthy of a coping mechanism. So yeah, I just... Ugh, not good. Instagram will track them too, despite them being an AI child bot. Weird. But yeah, it's we're living in a very strange time that's unprecedented and uncharted, and I'm interested to see where the fuck all this is gonna go, because I don't know, man. I don't know. We're already kind of cooked. We're in the pot. We're cooking. Hey, Shroom, how are you doing? Man, it's been a while. It's been a little while since you've been up here. How are you? How are you doing? But yeah, I just wish people wouldn't use AI for shit like that, because it's just gonna... I think it's just gonna hurt you a lot more than, you know, just dealing and going through the grieving process like we have done for centuries. But yeah, I get it. So it is almost 7. I have some stuff that I need to do. Like, I do have to go to the grocery store and whatnot, because I'm almost out of things. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be preparing for. I'm probably gonna go to like an oddity show this weekend, so I'm gonna try to pack and whatnot. Oh, I noticed that my fairy wings were like real fucked up. Oh, anyway. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I get to spend some time with a friend of mine, which will be great. Haven't seen her in forever. Hey, mister. Every now and then he tries to scratch the back of this, so I have to persuade him not to do the thing. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to jump off here, get some stuff done, but I will be back on tomorrow. It is not Friday, right? It is Thursday. Wonderful. I'm not doing that again this week. But anyways, I will be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. To go over news, various things, and just hang out. So hopefully you guys come and join me tomorrow at 5:30 or 5:30 at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And if you are not following me on my other socials, that is jennasaywhat.com/links. You will find all of my links in there. Definitely go check those out. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Shroom. Yeah, I will be on tomorrow, though, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely check it out. Sorry that I'm jumping off right once you're jumping in. I'm sorry. It's good to see you, though. Thank you so much for showing up. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Have a safe, or be safe out there. Drink your water. Take your vitamins. Stay hydrated or dehydrate. And stay safe out there. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.